Hello everyone, welcome to the class. Good evening. Okay, so we are continuing our prelims focus series for current affairs. Okay, per day we are looking into current affairs of 1 month. Alright, so we started from January 2020 and so far we have completed up to June. So today we are going to look at the current affairs from July 2020 via 40 MCQs. So I hope you have went through the current affairs of this particular month, and this will basically be a revision. Okay, 40 MCQs are there from the month of July. Tomorrow it will be August and we will go on up till December 2020. Fine. So without any further ado, let me just start the class, and as usual, let me talk to you about Unacademy. Unacademy is India's largest learning platform which offers you a wide variety of things. We have daily live classes where you can chat with your educator, engage in discussions, okay, daily live quizzes and live test series which will help you to evaluate your own preparation. Then structured courses which will cover the entire syllabus for that particular examination, unlimited access to all Unacademy resources, etc, etc. Okay, so to get all these things, first thing to do is download Unacademy learning app from Google Play or App Store and create an account. Alright, my name is Madhav Sankar R Warrier. This is my Telegram channel where you can follow me to get class notes, PDFs, etc, etc. Also, you can follow my Unacademy channel so that whenever I schedule a class, you will get the notification. Alright, so Unacademy brings you all the top educators from all over the country. You have seen almost all of them already, so no need for further introduction. This is how the basic UPSC CSE package looks like. Okay, so you have all the basic topics such as polity, history, current affairs, etc. And along with that, you will also be getting practice and strategy sessions, answer writing courses for mains, etc, etc. Okay, so do grab your subscription ASAP, and these are the various packages available. So the basic package of subscription is known as the Plus package. Okay, so this is provided to you in varying time formats starting from 1 month all the way to 3 years. A typical 1 year format will cost you 49,500. But using the educator code MSRW1 will fetch you 10% discount. Okay, so what is this Plus? Plus will contain everything that I have so far mentioned: live classes, test series, unlimited practice sessions, structured schedule, etc, etc. Okay, so also for any subscriptions that is greater than or equal to 6 months in time, you can use no cost EMI facility to pay the fee. Okay, you can pay the fees as monthly installments. Okay, now regarding the other kind of subscription, this is the Iconic subscription. Iconic is tailor-made for UPSC aspirants, and it contains some extra benefits compared to the Plus package, which includes a personal coach or a personal trainer, okay, or basically a one-to-one session with the educator where you can have individual attention. Then daily mains answer writing practice, study planner, personalized feedback sessions, etc, etc. Here also 3 time formats are available. 1 year will cost 69,500. Using my code again will provide you 10% discount. My code is MSRW1. Last but not least, regarding the optional subscriptions, these are the available packages. Here a typical 1 year package is 27,500. Again, using the code will get you 10% discount. Okay. Also, there are plenty of free contents in Unacademy, and you can unlock all of them using an educator code. Okay, so in order to unlock free contents in Unacademy, please use the code MSRW1. Okay, so yeah, regarding Unacademy Compact, the second edition is coming up on December 20th. The first was already completed on December 6th. So be ready for this one at 11 AM December 20th. It is an all India level contest, 45 minutes, 60 questions, 6 sections, and these are the prizes available. First rank to third rank will be getting 3 months of Unacademy subscription or an equivalent voucher from Amazon. Fourth rank to 150th rank will be getting 1000 rupees Amazon voucher. Okay, attractive prices are awaiting you, so please do make sure you take this opportunity. Also, just reminding you, we have the UPSC CSE exam next year on June 27th, and we have barely 6 months left. Okay, so Unacademy has started a 6 months GS batch on 15th of December, which will be covering entire GS syllabus, prelims test series, live classes of 500 plus hours. Okay, also taken by India's top educators like Manal sir, Siddharth sir, etc. So make sure you do grab a subscription. These are the other packages for 2022 and 2023. Also, these batches started on the 14th of December. You can still enroll for the same. We have classes in 3 language formats, okay, bilingual, Hindi and English. So do take a look into this and enroll for the same. And yeah, basically that is it regarding all the subscription packages. I hope you got the gist of it. If you have any queries regarding the same, please let me know. I will help you through it. Okay. So now we are coming back to our session, July 2020 current affairs, and let's see the first question. Okay, so this is how it works. I will show you the question. I will read it out. I will wait for some 10 to 15 seconds, and then by the time which you can put the answers in the YouTube live chat. After that, I will explain the answer and we will move on. Okay, so this is a 1.5 hour session up to 5:30. There are 40 questions on July 2020 current affairs. First question. Consider the following statements about Voluntary National Review, VNR. Okay, 1. VNR is a process through which countries assess and present progress made in achieving the global goals and the pledge to leave no one behind. 2. Niti Aayog presented India VNR 2020 titled Decade of Action, taking SDGs from global to local at UN's high-level political forum, HLPF. Select the correct answer. Good evening, Ramkumar. Welcome. Okay, so those who are facing some clarity issues in YouTube, just make sure that your video is being streamed at 360p or above. Okay, sometimes it will be default set to 144p. Make sure it is 360p or above. Okay, Divya is saying it is C. Alright. Okay, I think that's time enough. Correct answer is indeed C. Very good, Divya. Option C is the correct answer. So VNR or Voluntary National Review. Okay, this is nothing compulsory or binding. This is up to the individual nation to do it. And for India, this review is done by Niti Aayog. Okay, National Institution for Transforming India. Niti Aayog is doing this review. And their title for 2020 was Decade of Action, taking SDGs from global to local. Okay, very important. This year's report, do read about it. Question 2. Consider the following statements about United Nations High-Level Political Forum or HLPF. Okay, this is where the VNR report is presented. So now the question is about that particular forum. 1. Establishment of HLPF was mandated in 2012 by the outcome document of United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development or Rio Plus 20, the future we want. 2. It meets annually under the auspices of United Nations Security Council. Select the correct answer. Okay. HLPF. You have 10 to 15 seconds to answer it. Please put your answers in the YouTube live chat, okay? Doesn't matter if it is right or wrong. Make intelligent guesses. Also, my Telegram channel is put here. Okay, you can subscribe to this channel to get class notes, PDFs, so and so. Okay, Divya is saying it is A. One only. Alright, I think that's enough time for you to answer. Correct answer indeed. Again, Divya getting it right. One only. Okay, so basically HLPF was established by a mandate in 2012. And this is an outcome document of the UN Sustainable Development Conference or the Rio Plus 20. Okay, the very famous Rio conference that happened in 1992 and later 20 years later happened in 2012. That is the Rio Plus 20. Okay, this conference is also known by this document is also known by the term the future we want. Okay, the problem is it meets annually under the auspices of UN ECOSOC, Economic and Social Council, not Security Council. Alright, it is not dealt with Security Council, it's dealt by ECOSOC, UN ECOSOC. That is why statement 2 is incorrect. Third question. Consider the following statements about Consumer Protection Act of 2019. Okay, 1. There will be no fee for filing case up to 5 lakh. 2. The state commissions will furnish information to the central government on an annual basis on vacancies, disposal, pendency of cases and other matters. Select the correct answer. Okay, Consumer Protection Act 2019 passed last year as an amendment to the already existing act. Okay, there were many loopholes and irregularities in the previous act, which was all fixed in the 2019 amendment. So the question is about Consumer Protection Act of 2019. Any idea? Please try to participate actively, okay? If you know the answer or if you think you can find out the answer, please put it in the YouTube chat. Okay, again we are going with C there. Nobody else has given me any answers, so I think I will move on. Correct answer 1 only, A. Okay, so basically in this, as per this act, there will be no fee for filing cases up to rupees 5 lakh. Okay, Consumer Protection Act, which is which empowers the consumer to file a case against manufacturer or seller against any kind of fraud or any kind of mishaps. Okay, so up to rupees 5 lakhs there is no fee for filing the case. Second one, the state commissions will furnish information to the central government on a quarterly basis. Okay, not annual basis. So once in 3 months this will be done. Okay, I mean this is the best way to deal with pendency and etc etc. Otherwise the entire bulk will be unloaded after 1 year. So one thing that this Consumer Protection Act concentrated is to focus on resolving these issues as soon as possible. Okay, so any pendency or any vacancy should be immediately conveyed to the central government, okay, within a span of 3 months. That is why quarterly reports are filed instead of annual reports. So correct answer is option A, 1 only. 4. Consider the following statements about India-European Union relations. Okay, India-EU relations. 1. European Union as a bloc is India's largest trading partner, accounting for 80 billion euro worth of trade in goods in 2019. 2. European Union is the biggest foreign investor in India. Select the correct statements. Okay, India-EU relations. So a question from international relations. European Union and India. Divya is saying it is A. Anyone else want to answer this one? No? Okay, I think I will move on. Correct answer C. Both are true. Okay, European Union as a bloc is India's largest trading partner. Correct. There are plenty of countries, Germany, France, etc., etc., with whom India conducts a lot of trade. But individually, they do not account for the top position. But collectively, as European Union, it is the largest bloc with which India conducts trade, which is amounting to 80 billion euros in 2019. Just in goods, okay? Goods alone is 80 billion euros. So you can imagine goods and services together will form an even bigger number. Second one, European Union is the biggest foreign investor in India. Correct. Also correct. Whenever our Prime Minister visits a foreign country, he always asks those nationals to come and invest in India, right? As a part of Make in India program and all. So actually some of it actually worked. Okay. And European Union is indeed the biggest foreign investor in India in absolute terms. So correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Fifth question, Zaranj-Delaram Highway was built by India in which among the following countries? Zaranj-Delaram Highway. Option A, Iran. Option B, Afghanistan. Option C, Bhutan. Option D, Myanmar. Okay, Zaranj-Delaram Highway. I will wait for some 10 to 15 seconds and then explain the answer. No idea? Correct answer to question number 5 is option. Yeah, it is either B or A. That is correct. But the accurate answer is B. Okay, it is Afghanistan. So, Zaran-Dalarang Highway. So basically, India is trying to bypass Pakistan and connect with Central Asia and Europe. That is the basic idea. Also, I mean, China and Pakistan are connected via CPEC or China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Okay, so India wants to directly connect with other nations without having to go through Pakistan. That is the idea here. So India has started many infrastructure projects in various Central Asian countries, including Afghanistan, Iran, etc. etc. So Chabahar port was constructed in Iran for this purpose. Okay, from there connecting to Central Asia, Russia and all, the International North-South Corridor, so and so. So one such project is the Zaran-Dalarang Highway, which was constructed by India in Afghanistan. Alright, remember very recently in the news we heard about the Chabahar-Zahedan Highway. Zahedan, I mean rail track. Okay, it was supposed to be built together by Iran and India, but because of the American sanctions, India has stalled this project and Iran has started building this project without the help of India. Okay, it was very much in the news, the Chabahar-Zahedan railway track, and it was so please look into the developments of India in these infrastructural projects. Question 6. Consider the following statements about Permanent Court of Arbitration, PCA. 1. It was established by Convention for the Pacific Settlement of International Disputes concluded in Paris in 1899. 2. India is its member. Select the correct statements. Permanent Court of Arbitration, PCA. You have 15 seconds. Okay. Any idea? Anyone? PCA. Divya is the only person answering these questions. Anyone else? Please put the answer. Yeah, now Kaveri has joined. Kaveri is also saying it is C. But both of you got this wrong. Correct answer is B. 2 only. Okay. So, it was established by Convention for Pacific Settlement of International Disputes concluded in Paris 1899. No. Where is the headquarters of PCA? That is the same place where this convention was concluded. It is not Paris. It is The Hague in Netherlands. Okay. Hague in Netherlands is the headquarters of many judicial organizations. We have PCA, we have ICJ, so and so. Okay, so correct answer is option B only because India is its member. India is a member to the PCA. Question 7. Consider the following statements about United Nations Conference on the Laws of Sea or UNCLOS. Number 1. It was adopted in 1982 and replaced the Quad Treaty 1958 Convention on the High Seas. 2. India signed the convention in 1982 and ratified it in 1995. Select the correct answer. Yeah, Divya, correct. It is in Hague. Okay. Question number 7. United Nations Conference on Laws of Sea. I think I asked the question on UNCLOS yesterday, but that was a different question. Any guesses? Okay, I think I will tell you the answer now. It is C. Both are true. Okay, I mean before UNCLOS came into existence, there was another treaty known as the Quad Treaty of 1958. That is also known by the name Convention on the High Seas. Okay, so when this UNCLOS was put forth in 1982, this one was replaced. Fine. And India signed this convention in the same year, 1982 itself. It was signed by India. However, it was ratified only 13 years later in 1995. Okay, so both the statements are correct. Question 8. Consider the following statements about International Seabed Authority. Okay, ISA. 1. It is an intergovernmental body based in Philippines, established by the United Nations Convention on Laws of Sea, or UNCLOS. 2. All parties to the 1982 UNCLOS are members of ISA. Select the correct statements. Sri Sindhil Devi has joined us. I request all the learners to make sure that you are up to the live. You are not lagging behind in the video. Okay, and also actively participate in the quiz. Right or wrong, just put the answers in the YouTube live chat and let's learn. Okay. Eighth question, anyone? Okay, no answer so far. Yeah, Sri Sindhil Devi saying B. Divya saying B. Correct answer? B. Very good. Any idea why statement 1 is wrong? This is wrong, this is correct. All parties to the 1982 UNCLOS are members to the International Seabed Authority. That is true. First statement is wrong. It is an intergovernmental body based in, it is not Philippines, man. It is not Philippines. It is Kingston. Kingston. Where is Kingston? Jamaica. Okay. The country of Usain Bolt. Okay. So, International Seabed Authority is a body based in Kingston, Jamaica, and is established by UNCLOS. That is true. Okay. So, correct answer is option B. Ninth question. Very easy question. 2020 Global Multidimensional Poverty Index was released by which among the following international agencies? Okay, Global Multidimensional Poverty Index, MPI. Option A, United Nations Development Program. Option B, World Economic Forum. Option C, Amnesty International. Option D, World Bank. Yeah, Divya correct. Kingston, Jamaica. Okay, option A, 9. Yeah, okay, fine. Anybody else? Divya is saying it is A. So for UPSC, these kinds of indices are very important. Okay, indices, reports are all very important. So please do learn about it. And multidimensional poverty index has a lot to do with India also. Okay, because one of the chief contributors in this area is Mr. Amartya Sen, who is one of the Nobel laureates of India in the field of economics. Okay, so correct answer is option A, one only, United Nations Development Program. Okay, so Global Multidimensional Poverty Index. So it has to do with development. Okay, so the confusion will be between UNDP and World Bank. Correct answer is UNDP only. Fine. Make sure that you study all the reports of World Bank and World Economic Forum. So far, almost all, at least 90% of the reports asked by UPSC is either released by World Economic Forum or by World Bank. Okay, so it is worth your time to study all the reports, at least the names of all the reports released by these two agencies. Question 10. Consider the following statements about Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban. Okay, PMAY Urban. 1. PMAY Urban was launched in 2015 to provide housing for all in urban areas by year 2025. 2. It is implemented by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Number 3. The mission provides ownership of houses in the name of head of the family. Select the correct answer. This is 2022. Sorry, this is 2022. Tenth question. Divya saying it is B. Sri Sindhil Devi going with A. Okay, fine. D, all the above. Okay. So there is a error in the question. I initially wrote it as 2025. It is not 2025 because if it is 2025, I do not have the correct option. So here I am changing it to 2022. So correct answer is option A. Okay, based on 2022, option is A. So this by 2022, all the urban areas, everybody in urban area will have a house. Okay, that is a basic target as far as PMA is concerned. Second is also correct. It is done by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. That is a no-brainer. Third one is wrong. The mission provides ownership of houses in the name of the head of family. No. Okay, there is a factor of women empowerment here. So the houses will be provided either in the name of the woman head of the family, that is for a family of father, mother and 2 children. The house will be given in the name of the mother or will be given as a joint property for both father and mother together. Understood? So either it is given to the head of the woman head of the family or as a joint fashion. So that is why statement 2 is wrong, as 3 is wrong. Answer is option A. Question 11. Consider the following statements about government initiatives to ensure affordable housing. 1. GST rate of affordable housing was lowered from an effective 8% to 1%. 2. Affordable housing has been accorded the infrastructure status. Select the incorrect statements using the codes given below. Yes, Sri Sindhil Devi and Divya, correct. Only 2 are actually participating in this quiz. I request others also to put in your answers. Okay, right or wrong doesn't matter. Please do contribute. 11th question. Any idea? Okay, so I think I will explain. I haven't got any answer so far. Correct answer here is none of the above, option D. Because both are correct and you are asked to choose the incorrect statement. Okay, so for improving the housing facilities in India, especially in the affordable housing sector, GST rate on affordable housing projects was actually lowered from 8% to 1%. Basically, it was taken out from one of those tabs and put it in the least tab, that is 1%. Second one, affordable housing has been accorded the infrastructure status. Yes. What does this do? If you give the infrastructure status, then more and more investment will come there. Number 1. Number 2, there are plenty of tax exemptions. Clear? More and many other benefits are there once you put it in the infrastructure status. So, affordable housing has been placed in this category. Both are correct. Answer is D. Question 12. Consider the following statements about non-banking finance companies, NBFC. Okay, non-banking finance company. 1. NBFC cannot accept demand deposits. 2. NBFCs do not form part of the payment and settlement system. Select the correct statements. Question number 12. Regarding non-banking finance companies. I will wait for 10 to 15 seconds and then I will explain the answer. Any idea? Okay. Lipsa Rani is saying it is B. Alright. Sri Sindhil Devi C. Divya also C. And correct answer is C. Okay. Non-banking finance companies actually cannot accept demand deposits. What are demand deposits? Demand deposits are your savings account and current account. These are the demand deposits, which means when you go to the bank and ask for the money, the bank has to give that money anyway, immediately. Okay, basically on demand, the money is withdrawn. That is the demand deposit. So, NBFCs cannot accept demand deposits. However, some of them can accept the other one, that is time deposits. Okay, or term deposits. Clear? What are the time deposits or term deposits? These include your FDs, RDs, etc., etc., fixed deposits and all. Okay, second one is also correct. NBFCs do not form a part of payment and settlement system. This is the reason why NBFCs cannot issue checks. Okay, they are not able to, they cannot issue checks. Okay, why? Because they are not a part of payment and settlement system. So both are correct. Answer is option C. 13th one. Consider the following statements about Housing Finance Company, HFC. 1. Housing Finance Company is considered as a non-banking finance company under the Reserve Bank of India's regulations. 2. Last year, regulation of HFCs was handed over to National Housing Bank from RBI. Select the correct statements. Question number 13. Guys, I will upload all my class notes and class links, articles, etc. in my Telegram channel. This is the link for the same. So please do subscribe to this channel to get all this. Okay. t.me/msrw1. Okay. So Divya is saying it is A. Thomas is saying it is D. Welcome, Thomas. So what is the answer for 13th question? It is A, 1 or 2. Okay. So these housing finance companies are considered as a non-banking finance company as per RBI's regulations. That is true. It is a policy matter, and in RBI's regulations, HFCs are basically NBFCs. Second statement is wrong. Last year, the regulation of HFCs was handed over to RBI, okay, from NBFCs, NHB. Okay, until last year, until 2019, the regulation of HFCs was actually done by National Housing Bank, NHB. But last year, this was handed over to Reserve Bank of India. So now, National Housing Finance Companies will also come under the regulations of Reserve Bank of India. Correct answer is option A. 14th question. Indian Gas Exchange, IGX, launched recently as a digital trading platform that will allow buyers and sellers of natural gas to trade both in the spot market and in forward market for imported natural gas across 3 hubs. Which among the following is not a part of it? Option A, Dahej. Option B, Hazira. Option C, Kakinada. Option D, Vizag. 14th question. Anyone? So Indian Gas Exchange. Actually, there are 3 hubs for Indian Gas Exchange, and one of these is not there. Which one is it? Sisindal Devi is saying it is A. Anyone else? Correct answer to 14th question is actually Vizag. Okay, others are there. Kakinada, obviously you know it. Dahej and Hazira, these are from Gujarat. Okay, these 2 are in Gujarat. And it is also one of the hubs for Indian Gas Exchange or IGX. Clear? Only 3 hubs in India. Dahej, Hazira and Kakinada. Which Vizag is not there. Visakhapatnam is not there. Question 15. Consider the following statements about National Solar Mission. Okay, easy question. NSM. 1. Mission has set a target of deploying 1 lakh gigawatts of grid connected solar power by 2022. 2. It is one of the 8 key national missions which comprise India's National Action Plan on Climate Change. Select the correct answer. 15th question. Let's see how many get this. Yesterday also I put a different question from NSM. Day before yesterday also I put a question from ISA, International Solar Association. So if you have read about it, you should get this one correct. Okay, Thomas is saying it is C. Any other answers? Yeah, Sisindal Devi is saying B. Okay, I got a couple of answers, so I'm moving on. So answer is actually B. Very good, Srisundal Devi. It is B. Why? Because look at the second statement. That is obvious. It is one of the 8 key national missions which comprise India's national action plan on climate change. Correct. I mean, solar mission has to do with renewable energy. So definitely will contribute to green energy and climate change. So that is true. One is wrong. Mission has set a target of deploying 1 lakh gigawatts. I mean, that is a very huge number. Okay. It is not 1 lakh gigawatts. It is 1 lakh megawatts or 100 gigawatts. Okay, earlier the target was set as a 20,000 megawatts. Initial target of National Solar Mission was 20,000 megawatts by 2022. But India achieved this very earlier itself. Okay, so this target was revised and set as 1 lakh megawatts or 100 gigawatts. That is why first statement is wrong. Clear? So answer is option B. 16. Consider the following statements about Andaman and Nicobar Island. 1. The highest point is the Saddle Peak located in the Nicobar Island. 2. The only active volcano in India, Barren Island, is located in Andaman and Nicobar and has last erupted in 2017. Select the correct answer. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Lipsa also got that correct. 1 lakh gigawatts is too much, yeah. 16th question. Let's see how many knows this. I'll wait for 10 seconds. Okay, I got one answer, option D. Divya saying it is B. Okay, Divya, good. It is B. Okay, very good, Divya. So the only active volcano of India, that is Barren Island. I think all of you know this. It is in Barren Island and it is a part of Andaman and Nicobar. And it last erupted in 2017. Okay, when it erupted, it was all over in the news. So I think you might have, at least you would remember something like that happened around this time. So statement 2 is correct. 1 is wrong. Highest point in Andaman Nicobar Islands is indeed the Saddle Peak, 732 meters. But it is not located in the Nicobar Island. It is located in the North Andaman Island. Okay, Andaman Nicobar Islands have a group, multiple islands within that group. Okay, so Nicobar group is different, Andaman group is different. The 10-degree channel is passing between them. So in the Northern Andaman Island, we have this Saddle Peak, which is the highest point in Andaman and Nicobar Island group. Okay, this is more like a static geography question, but it was in the current affairs around that time also. Okay, regarding the volcanic activity and all. So question 17, easiest question probably in this quiz. Which among the following countries is not a part of Malabar exercise? Option A, India. Option B, Japan. Option C, United States of America. Option D, Singapore. Yeah, we are correct. It is in the Northern Andaman Island. Okay. So 17th question. You have 10 seconds. I think that is more than enough to answer this. Let's see. Okay, I got one answer. Srisundal Devi saying it is D. Okay, so correct answer is indeed D. Okay, Malabar exercise, option D is the correct answer. So Malabar exercise is a tri-national military exercise conducted by India, Japan and United States of America. Also, this year Australia was invited for the same. Alright, so remember India, USA and Japan along with Australia together forms a very important international group also known as the Quad. Okay, basically an anti-China group. Okay, these 4 nations together are trying to contain the Chinese influence in Indo-Pacific region. Okay, and these are together known as Quad. But in Malabar exercise, officially only 3 countries are there, India, USA and Japan. But last year, Australia was also an invitee for this exercise. Question 18. Consider the following statements about Outer Space Treaty, okay, of 1967. 1. It is administered by United Nations Committee on Peaceful Use of Outer Space. 2. India is a signatory to this treaty but is yet to ratify the same. Select the correct answer. Yes, Kaveri got it right. Srisindal Devi, yeah, quad, correct. Outer Space Treaty, very important. I will wait for 10 seconds. So guys, this is the current affairs from the month of July. Okay, July 2020. Tomorrow, the current affairs will be from August 2020. Okay, every day we are looking at one particular day. I do not have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So next one after that will be on Monday. Okay. Okay, 18 question, I got one answer. Srisindal Devi is saying it is A. Okay. Correct answer is indeed option A, one only. So Outer Space Treaty is basically signed in order to make sure that outer space is used for peaceful means only. Okay, it is not weaponized or anything. That is the understanding of the Outer Space Treaty. India is actually a signatory to this treaty and has also ratified the same in the year 1982. Okay, it is not yet to ratify it. It has already been ratified by India in the year 1982. Why is this treaty in the news? It is in the news because United States of America accused Russia of violating the Outer Space Treaty by attacking a satellite or destroying a satellite using weapons. Okay, so correct answer is option A. Question 19. Consider the following statements. India became the fourth country after United States, Russia and China to successfully test a direct ascent anti-satellite missile. 2. This venture was named as Mission Shakti. Select the correct statements. Nineteenth question regarding anti-satellite missiles. Once I get a couple of answers, I will explain it. Okay, waiting for 2 answers. At least 2 of you answer it. I will explain it straight away. Okay, so far no answers, so I am going to go ahead and give you the answer. Correct answer is C. Both are true. 1 and 2. So India is indeed the fourth country to do this. Okay, United States was the first, then we have Russia and China successfully testing a direct ascent anti-satellite missile. Okay, so you can basically destroy a satellite from Earth. Clear? But that when India did this, the satellite was placed in the lower Earth orbit. One of the already exhausted satellites of expired satellite of India was used for this purpose, and it was kept in the lower Earth orbit and it was destroyed successfully. And this mission was indeed named as Mission Shakti. Okay, so correct answer is option C. 20th question. Consider the following statements about International Transport Forum, ITF. 1. International Transport Forum is an intergovernmental organization within the OPEC. Okay. 2. It is the only global body with a mandate for all modes of transport. 3. India has been a member of ITF since 2008. Select the correct statements. It is getting delayed on my end. I will just refresh the screen. I will try that. 1 second. If it is delayed at my end, I am sorry, but let me see 1 second. Okay. Okay. 20th question. So far, no answers. Okay, Divya saying it is B. 1 only. Correct answer to 20th question is actually option D, 2 and 3 only. Okay, so this International Transport Forum, ITF, it is an intergovernmental organization within the OECD. Okay, not OPEC. OPEC is what? Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. It has nothing to do with International Transport Forum. It is dealt with OECD, Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. Okay, so that is why first statement is wrong. Second is correct. It is the only global body with a mandate for all modes of transport. That is true. Okay, I mean, although the word only is there, it is still true. So one of the exemptions, I think. Third one correct. India has been its member since 2008. So yeah, just before moving on to the 21st question, just want to remind you, we have started this 6 months GS batch for next year's UPSC Prelims on 15th of December. Please do look into it. We have complete syllabus coverage, live hours of classes, okay, 500 plus hours of classes. Top educators are taking the classes. So make sure to do look into this. And we have classes for 2022 and 2023 as well. Bilingual classes, Hindi classes and English sessions. Okay. So 21st question. Consider the following statements about Global Environment Facility, GEF. 1. It was established on the eve of 1992 Rio Earth Summit. 2. The IMF serves as the GEF trustee administering the fund. Select the correct statements. Yeah, okay. So okay, Divya, happens. 21st question regarding the Global Environment Facility. Anybody? Okay, Narasimha Reddy has joined us. Welcome, Narasimha Reddy. Correct answer. He is saying it is option A and it is indeed the correct answer. Okay, very good. One only. So it was established on the eve of 1992 Rio Earth Summit. Yeah. Okay, the Rio Summit of 1992, very world famous. And GEF was also established in this summit. Second one is wrong. The IMF serves as GEF trustee administering this fund. It is not the IMF. It is actually the other Bretton Woods twin. That is World Bank. Okay, not the International Monetary Fund, but it is the World Bank which serves as the GEF trustee administering all the funds of GEF. 22. Consider the following statements about Green AG project or Green Agriculture project. 1. It is funded by the World Bank, while the Department of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers Welfare is the national executive agency. 2. Project will be implemented in Mizoram, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and Uttarakhand. Select the correct answers. Yes, Divya also got it right. World Bank, correct. Good. 22nd question going on. We have 40 questions. This session is up till 5:30. Okay, 1.5 hour session. 40 questions. Class notes will be provided in the Telegram channel. Please follow this channel to get the same. Okay, so moving on to the answer part. 22nd question, correct answer is option B, 2 only. Okay, so it is funded by, it is not by World Bank, okay, it is actually by GEF only, Global Environment Facility. Okay, the last question was about GEF and so I used the same context to put this question. Okay, so GEF is the agency which actually funds the Green AG project. That is why first statement is wrong. Second is correct. It is actually implemented in about 5 states in India. That is Mizoram, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and Uttarakhand. It is not an all India program. It is done on a pilot basis in 5 states. 23. I think we will complete the class before 5:30 today. Okay, a bit earlier. Anyway, let's see. 23rd question. Consider the following statements about methane. Okay. Number 1. Methane is an odorless, colorless, tasteless gas that is lighter than air. 2. It is a short-lived climate pollutant with atmospheric residence time of approximately 12 years. Select the correct answer. Okay, I will wait for your answers, and once I get a couple of answers, I will explain. Okay, I think there is definitely a delay between my streaming and the download at your end. So I will wait for it, and then please be patient. Okay, I got an answer from Seasonal Devi and Thomas, both saying it is option A. But the correct answer is actually option C. Both are true. Okay, methane. Methane is what? CH4. Okay, carbon and hydrogen 4. It is an odorless gas, colorless gas, tasteless gas, yes. And it is lighter than air. Yep, also correct. Okay, although carbon and hydrogen, 4 atoms of hydrogen are there, still air is a average of all other gases which are present in the atmosphere. Okay, so methane is comparatively lighter than air. That is true. Second one, it is a short-lived climate pollutant with atmospheric residence time approximately 12 years. Short for atmospheric pollutants, 12 years is actually a short-lived pollutant. We might think that 12 years is a long term. Okay, but no. As far as these pollutants are considered, long term means something like 100 years or 120 years. Okay, so both statements are correct. Answer is option C. 24. Consider the following statements about Global Carbon Project, GCP. 1. It is a research project founded in 2001 to slow down and ultimately stop increase of greenhouse gases. 2. GCP creates global budgets for 3 dominant greenhouse gases: carbon monoxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Select the correct answer. Yeah, it is a very interesting question. Okay, short and 12 years, but I mean, unfortunately, that is true. Okay, for example, humans, beings' life expectancy is something like 70 years. Okay, but for a cockroach or for a dragonfly, it is basically hours. Okay, maybe a couple of days. So for them, it is a very long time, but for us, it is nothing. So it's perspective. Yeah, 24th question. Narasimha Reddy is saying it is option A. Anyone else? Divya saying it is C. Okay. I got 2 answers, so I will tell you the answer now. Correct answer is actually option A. One only. Good. Global Carbon Project, GCP. Okay. So it is a research project founded in 2001 to slow down and ultimately stop the increase of greenhouse gases. Yes. Okay. Global Carbon Project. So it relates. Okay. Logically, it could be correct. So yeah, statement 1 is correct anyway. 2. GCP creates global budgets for 3 dominant greenhouse gases. This is the keyword here. Greenhouse gases. In greenhouse gases, we have methane and we have nitrous oxide. Carbon monoxide is not a greenhouse gas. Okay, it is carbon dioxide, not carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide will actually help other greenhouse gases to form and do their business. But unfortunately, fortunately, carbon monoxide cannot effectively trap terrestrial radiations. Only carbon dioxide can do that. And that is why CO2 is greenhouse gas and carbon monoxide is not a greenhouse gas. Okay, so correct answer is option A. 25. Consider the following statements about electronic wastes. Okay, e-waste. 1. According to Global E-Waste Monitor 2020, India is the second largest electronic waste generator in the world after United States of America. 2. The government passed the first law on e-waste management in 2011 based on extended producer responsibility. Select the correct answer. Okay, 25th question. You have 10 to 15 seconds to give the answer. If anybody know the answer, please put it in the YouTube live chat. Okay, there are plenty of you watching this, but only a few are participating. So I request others also to come forward. Okay, Divya is saying it is B. 25th question. Yes, I think this is fairly guessable. Correct answer is indeed B. So this is only to 2020. Okay, so which means there are at least 2 countries in front of India as far as global e-waste is concerned. One is definitely United States of America. Other one is China. Okay, so India is not the second largest. India is the 3rd largest electronic waste generator. after USA and China. Second is correct. The government passed the first law of e-waste management based on extended producer responsibility. What does this mean? It is a responsibility of the producer to make sure that the products will not end up harming the environment. That is also the reason why most of the manufacturers or producers these days take back their products. Okay, for example, batteries and plastic bottles and all are collected back by the manufacturers themselves. Okay, that is a part of EPR, extended producer responsibility. 26. Consider the following statements about high-level panel for sustainable economy, also known as the Ocean Panel. 1. It is a unique initiative of 14 serving world leaders building momentum towards a sustainable ocean economy where effective protection, sustainable production and equitable prosperity go hand in hand. 2. India is not a member. Select the correct answer. Yeah, Sesandal Devi, Divya, Lipsa, all getting that right. 26th question. Okay, once again to the new joinees, let me just remind you, we have this session every day at 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Okay, at YouTube, except for Saturday and Sunday. Alright, and there is a Unacademy app live quiz that happens at 5:45 p.m. In order to get the code and the link for the same, please follow my Telegram channel, which is shown here. Also, I have another class at 8 p.m. There we are continuing with the Modern India History quiz at 8 p.m. That is in the Unacademy platform, not in YouTube. Okay, the link for this is also given in the Telegram channel here, t.me/msrw1. So 26th question, correct answer is option C. Both are correct. Okay, high level panel for sustainable economy, also known as the Ocean Panel. So first statement is very ambiguous, very descriptive, very vague. Okay, so usually these kinds of statements tend to be true unless there is something very obviously incorrect with it. Okay, so first statement is correct. 14 serving world leaders building momentum towards sustainable ocean economy, etc., etc., etc. Okay, the only area where this could go wrong is in the number of countries. Okay, but that is true, so statement 1 is correct. 2 is also correct. India is not a member to this one. Okay, so whenever you study an international agency, make sure to look if India is a part of it, India is a member of it. Okay, that is very much important. So here India is not a member, so answer is option C. 27. Consider the following statements about India Cooling Action Plan or ICAP. 1. Plan seeks to reduce cooling demand across sectors by 20% to 25% by 2037-38. 2. ICAP provides a 20-year perspective and outlines actions needed to provide access to sustainable cooling. Select the correct answer. ICAP, India Cooling Action Plan. You have 15 seconds. Narasimha Reddy is saying it is B. Okay. Srisandal Devi is saying it is B. Okay, both of them going with option B there. But unfortunately, correct answer is option C. Okay, both are correct. First statement, there are plenty of percentages and also it could be false. And also to 2037-38 seems to be a very unlikely target year. Okay, but anyway, this is correct. Plan seeks to reduce cooling demand across sectors by 20 to 25% by 2037-38. Second is also correct. It provides a 20-year perspective and outlines actions needed to provide access to sustainable cooling. So basically what does this do? This makes cooling more energy efficient. Okay, suppose if you have in your house, suppose if you have one air conditioner. Okay, so every house in your locality has one air conditioner each. The collective amount of energy taken to operate these individual air conditioners is far more than a centralized cooling system which can provide the same for your entire locality. Understood? So that is the concept here. So for heaters as well as coolers, government is trying to come up with a centralized cooling action plan. Correct answer is option C. 28. Consider the following statements. India is a net virtual water exporter because of the agricultural products. 2. In case of virtual water, wheat was the highest exported food product, followed by buffalo meat and maize. Select the correct answer. Hello Seema, welcome. Biology questions has not started yet, okay? So you are right on time. Okay. So 28th question going on. No answers? Correct answer to 28th question is option A, one only. Okay. So India is a net virtual water exporter because of agricultural products. This is true. Okay. I mean, although India doesn't ship water to a foreign country, most of our agricultural products use a lot of water. Okay. So indirectly, we are shipping away a lot of water. That is what is known as virtual water. Okay. Second statement is wrong. In case of virtual water, wheat was the highest exported food product. No, wheat is grown in areas of where? Punjab, okay, I mean northwestern areas of India. It is not a water intensive crop. Rice is the water intensive crop. Okay, so rice was the highest exported food product, followed by buffalo meat and maize. So you know, for cultivating rice, we need stagnant water. Okay, so all this water is taken up by the rice. So when we export rice to foreign countries, basically we are exporting off all this water to foreign countries. Clear? So this is the virtual water scenario. So statement 2 is incorrect. It is not wheat, it is rice. So answer is option A. 29. Doyang Hydroelectric Project on the river Doyang is a tributary of river Brahmaputra, is located in the state of dash. Option A, Manipur. Option B, Mizoram. Option C, Assam. Option D, Nagaland. Yeah, 28th question, our answer was A. 29th question is going on. Doyang Hydroelectric Project. Okay, UPSC always asks these kinds of questions. Okay, hydroelectric projects, nuclear power plants, similarly what? Sanctuaries, national parks, biosphere reserves. Okay, you should be able to identify in which state of India this particular thing is located. In this year, in 2020 prelims, question on one of the tiger sanctuaries was asked. Okay, I think it was Srisailam, not Srisailam. Yeah, one of them was asked. Okay, one of the tiger reserves was asked in this year's question paper also. So 29th correct answer, yes, it is indeed Nagaland. Okay, Doyang Hydroelectric Project, which is one of the major hydroelectric power plants in India. Okay, India has lots and lots of hydroelectric power plants, but there are only a handful of major power stations. Okay, which means their capacity is way beyond the other ones. So one of them is the Doyang Hydroelectric Project in the Doyang River, which is a tributary of Brahmaputra and is in the state of Nagaland. 30th question. Consider the following statements about Royal Bengal tiger. Okay, number 1. The largest populations of Bengal tigers are in India, but there are some smaller groups in Bangladesh, Nepal and Bhutan. 2. India is home to about 70% of the global tiger population. Select the correct statements. Remember, when somebody asks you which animal is the national animal of India, never say tiger. Okay, that is a wrong answer. Don't say simply tiger. India's national animal is Royal Bengal tiger. Say it in full. Okay, for your state PSC exams and all, simply tiger is fine. But as you are UPSC candidates, so you should know the accurate answer. That is Royal Bengal tiger. Yes, so 30th answer. I got one answer from Lipsa. Yeah, Divya also gave, Sisnal Devi also gave the answer. Okay, many people gave the answer. Sorry for that. Correct answer is both. Okay, Royal Bengal tiger is indeed seen in India. Majority of them are in India, but they are also seen in Bangladesh, Nepal and Bhutan, some of the northeastern neighbors of India. Second one is also correct. India is home for about 70% of the global tiger population. Okay, we have the Project Tiger and all, which was extremely successful. You know, MS Dhoni was the brand ambassador for a while. Okay, you might have seen some ads regarding the same. 31st question. Consider the following statements about accredited social health activists or ASHA workers. 1. She should be a literate woman with formal education up to 10th class. 2. ASHA must be primarily a woman resident of the village, married, widowed or divorced, and preferably in the age group of 25 to 45 years. Select the correct answer. You might have heard of this, right? ASHA workers, they were very much helpful during the COVID times. Okay, that is why they are in the news also. Be very careful. There are two groups of people. One is ASHA, the other one is AMW or auxiliary midwives. Okay, don't confuse between these two. Please Google them and get the correct definitions. ASHAs, what the difference between an ASHA worker and an auxiliary midwife. Okay. Yeah, plenty of answers. B, B, A, D. Correct answer is B. Okay, B is the correct answer. Who got it? Divya got it. Lipsa got it. Shishnul Devi also got it. So, ASHA workers should be a woman and she should be literate. With a formal education up to not 10th class, 8th standard is enough. Okay, 8th class is up to 8th class is enough. Also, in areas where such qualification is not available, these eligibility criteria can be relaxed. Okay, if there is no woman qualifying this criteria in that locality, then this qualification can be relaxed also. Alright, second statement is actually correct. ASHA must be primarily a woman resident of the village. She can be married or widow or divorced and preferably in the age group of 25 to 45 years. 32nd question. Consider the following statements about the Lancet population trends. 1. At the current rate of growth, India's population is likely to peak by 2048. 2. India has largest immigration forecasts in 2100. Select the correct statements. Okay, and we have only 8 more questions to go. There are totally 40 questions. To the new joinees, we have this quiz every day other than Saturday and Sunday from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Okay, followed by a 5:45 session, a very small session that is conducted in the Unacademy learning app. For the link and quiz code for this one, please follow me on my Telegram channel t.me/msrw1. We have another session at 8 p.m. that is in the Unacademy platform, 1 hour session on history. Okay, MCQs on history. For that, please visit the same Telegram channel t.me/msrw1. So 32nd question, correct answer is indeed option A. Very good, guys. So as per the Lancet population trends, which was published very recently, at the current rate of growth, India's population is likely to peak by 2048. Okay, they say that Indian population by 2048 will be something like, something like 1.6 billion. Okay, around that, something like 1.6 billion by 2048. And afterwards, by 2100, it will decline to 1.1 billion. This is what Lancet study says. Okay, second statement is incorrect. India has the largest immigration forecast in absolute numbers in 2100. No, India has the second largest immigration forecast. The first is indeed United States of America. Okay, USA has the maximum number of immigration forecasts in absolute terms, not percentage or anything, in absolute terms. Okay, so correct answer option A, 1 only. 33rd question. Consider the following statements about 9th century Natasha sandstone idol that was recently returned to India. Okay, back in 1998, this Nataraja statue was stolen from India and we recently got this back. Okay, so the question is about this particular 9th century Natasha sandstone idol. 1. Natasha is a rare sandstone idol from the Shatavahana style of architecture in Deccan. 2. It is originally from the Ghateshwar temple at Madhya Pradesh. Select the correct statements. 33rd question. You have 10 seconds. If any of you are experiencing some lack of clarity in the streaming, please make sure to select the 360p or above video quality in the YouTube settings. Okay, maybe it is streaming in 256 or 144p. Change that to 360 or above and the clarity will be pretty good. So 33, I got an answer. Seasonal Devi saying it is option A. Fine. Anyone else? No other answer so far. Correct answer to 33 is option D. None of the above. Okay. So this 9th century Natasha sandstone idol, it is not from the Shatavahana style. It is actually from the Gurjara Pratihara style. Okay. Gurjara Pratihara style. So I think now you know the answer why statement 2 is wrong. Gurjara Pratiharas ruled over the northern India in the Rajasthan region and all. So this is not in Deccan also, it is in Rajasthan. So this temple, this Ghateshwar temple is not in Madhya Pradesh, it is in Rajasthan. Okay, that is why both statements are incorrect. Answer is option D. 34th question is regarding Central Zoo Authority. Okay, so consider the following statements about Central Zoo Authority or CZA. 1. The CZA is a statutory body under Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. 2. It was constituted in 1992 under the Environment Protection Act of 1986. Select the correct statements. Yeah, 33rd question, I think the question, I got the point for that. It is option D. So 34th question. Anyone? Central Zoo Authority. This is in the news because there was some recomposition on the panel, okay, of the CCA. That is why it came in the news in July 2020. Okay, CAAC. These are the answers that I got. Correct answer is A. Okay, who got it? Divya, Srisindal Devi. Both correct. One only. So the Central Zoo Authority is a statutory body. Yes. Okay, because it is constituted through the Act of Parliament. Okay, the question is which act? Okay, so first statement is correct. Second statement is wrong. Why? Because it is not the Environment Protection Act of 1986. It is the Wildlife Protection Act. Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 constituted the Central Zoo Authority. Okay, that is why statement 2 is wrong. Correct answer is option A, 1 only. 35. In India, the black panthers are rarely spotted and hence are also called ghosts of the forest. Recently, a black panther was spotted in Kabini Wildlife Sanctuary. Where is this located? Option A, Rajasthan. Option B, Karnataka. Option C, Gujarat. Option D, Uttarakhand. Yes, exactly. Divya knew this. Srisindal Devi knew it. Seema Shetty correct. It's fine, Lipsa. Where is the Kabini Wildlife Sanctuary located? That's the question. I got one answer. Srisindal Devi is saying it is B. Any others? $35 correct answer. Yeah. Correct. Very good. Karnataka. Srisindal Devi also correct. It is in Karnataka. Okay, make sure to study where are these wildlife sanctuaries. Okay, at least you should have some idea where is it. Especially when these kinds of spottings has been done. It is very rare to find a black panther in Indian forest, and whenever it is spotted, it immediately comes in news. Okay, so this Kabini Wildlife Sanctuary is in Karnataka. Last 5 questions for the day. Last 5 questions. Consider the following statements about Subhash Chandra Bose Apada Prabandhan Puraskar. 1. This annual award is instituted to recognize the excellent work done by individuals and institutions in India in the field of disaster management. 2. Only Indian nationals and Indian institutions can apply for this award. 3. It is given by Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Select the correct statements. Question number 36. We have only 4 more questions after this and this session will come to an end. Please follow my Telegram channel so that I can provide you the link and other details of my 5:45 p.m. class. (36A) fine. Krishna Devi is saying it is A. Lipsa saying it is C. Okay, I got 2 answers, so I think I will explain it. Answer is A only, 1 on. Okay, so basically, Subhash Chandra Bose Apada Pratibandhan Puraskar. This is given to those people or institutions who have done outstanding work in the field of disaster management. Okay. Second one, it is also correct. It is given only to Indian individuals or Indian institutions. Okay, Indian citizens or Indian institutions. Third is wrong. So if the second statement is correct, then third statement, it is obvious it is wrong. It is not by the Foreign Affairs Ministry. It is given by Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, so basically the confusion is between 2 and 3. If 2 is correct, 3 is wrong. If 3 is correct, 2 is wrong. Okay, so here 2 is correct, so 3 is wrong. Answer is option A. 37. Consider the following statements about human growth hormone. Okay, HGH. HGH is produced in the body and secreted by the liver. 2. It is banned both in competition and as well as out of competition by World Anti-Doping Agency. Select the correct answer. So this was in the news because some of the Commonwealth Games medalists of India were found. I think one of them was disqualified in this HGS test. Okay, that is why it was in the news. So let's see if you can answer this. 37th question. Okay, I got one answer. Seasonal Devi saying it is B. Narsimha Reddy saying A. 2 answers. So I am moving on to the explanation. Answer is B. Very good. Seasonal Devi correct. Why? Because it is indeed banned. It is indeed banned both in competition as well as out of competition by World Anti-Doping Agency or WADA. Okay. Statement 1 is wrong. HGH is produced in the body. Yes. And is secreted by liver. No. Liver secretes which enzyme, which hormone? Bile. Okay, secretion of liver is known as bile. This one, HGH, is actually secreted by another gland known as the pituitary gland. Okay. Pituitary gland, which is actually seen underneath the brain. Okay. That is the gland which produces the human growth hormone, not liver. Correct answer, option B. Okay, now the last 3 questions for the day. 38. Dash is the collective name for a number of malicious software variants, including viruses, ransomware, and spyware. Choose the correct answer. Pituitary growth hormone. Yep, correct. Seema Shetty, yeah, biology expert is here. So, correct answer. So, 38th question, very easy question. Basically, the options are stupid. Okay, in the question itself, one option you can directly eliminate from the question. Yeah, I got the answer. Seasonal Devi is saying it is B, so I am not waiting further. Correct answer is B, malware only. Okay, so ransomware already given. So ransomware is basically, for example, our WannaCry. WannaCry was a ransomware. Basically, the hackers will, encrypt your data or your file and ask for a ransom in order to give that back. That is ransomware. Adware is basically regarding advertisements, okay, malicious advertisements, which will cost you a lot if you click on them and do something. Trojan is basically a kind of program that will replicate itself, okay, and it will take away all your computer space. So if your computer is affected by Trojan, what happens is it will eat away your disk space, and suddenly all your local disk will be filled with data, although there will not be even a single file in it. Okay, so malware is the common name for all these things. Now, penultimate question, 39. Dash is the country's first COVID-19 blockchain platform. Option A, Bellio. Option B, Link 19. Option C, Jumbo. Option D, Hathi. 39th question. Yeah, malicious software or malware. Okay, I mean, that's what I told. Very simple question. So, which one of this was India's first COVID-19 blockchain platform? I think you have heard about blockchain technology, which is very much related to, at least which is the basic technology underlying the Bitcoin and, cryptocurrency and all. 39 A, yeah, correct answer, yes, no further ado there. Option A, Bellio. Okay, so basically, this Bellio platform, okay, Bellio, which was the country's first COVID-19 blockchain platform, was used to, record all the data from COVID-19 patients, and this was brought available in other apps such as Arogya Setu. Okay, Arogya Setu app provides a lot of information and it uses this blockchain technology. Okay, actually Bellio collects all this from COVID patients and then hands it over to the apps such as Arogya Setu. 40th question, last question for the day. Consider the following statements about yellow fever. 1. Yellow fever is an acute bacterial hemorrhagic disease transmitted by mosquitoes belonging to the Aedes and Haemococcus species. 2. It is endemic to tropical areas of Africa and Central Asia and South America. Select the correct answer. Last question for the day. Yellow fever, this was again in the news. Yellow fever gets the name yellow because the patients who gets this fever also tends to get jaundice. Okay, that is why the name is yellow fever. 40, it is A or D, okay. Anybody else? 40, B guessing, fine. Seema Shetty going with B, Lipsa saying C. Correct answer B. Okay, so it is true. This particular yellow fever is endemic to tropical areas of Africa, Central and South America. Yeah, why? Because this particular bacteria, okay, it is not bacteria, it is actually virus. That is why first statement is wrong. This particular virus, yellow fever virus, is endemic to these regions, tropical regions of Africa, Central and South America. So yellow fever is an acute viral hemorrhagic disease transmitted by mosquitoes belonging to the Aedes and Haemococcus species. But recently this was found, some cases were identified in some other countries also. That is why it is in the news, including India. Okay, so correct answer is option B, 2 only. So that is it, guys. Thank you for joining. We have come to the end of this quiz. Please remember, to unlock the free contents in Unacademy, you have to use an educator code. And you can provide my code MSRW1 in order to unlock the free contents. Okay. Also, you can use the same code MSRW1 to fetch 10% discount in Unacademy subscriptions. Please follow me on my Telegram channel t.me/MSRW1 so that you will get the class links, PDFs, class notes, etc. I will upload these slides in this Telegram channel right away. Okay, please make sure to like, subscribe and share this thing, share this video with your friends. And also our 5:45 p.m. app quiz will start exactly as planned. I will share the code at 5:30. The topic for today is judiciary. Okay, Indian polity, judiciary. So be there at 5:45. Okay, so see you again at 8 p.m. session at Unacademy platform, and tomorrow at 4 p.m. in YouTube with the current affairs of the month August. Okay, so until then, bye bye.